And it also has to do with, the talk I gave earlier. So, one day, you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror. Each will smile at the other, saying, "Sit here, eat. You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who's loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another who knows you by heart." Take down the photographs from the bookcase, take back the notes. Peel your image back from the mirror and sit. Feast. Feast on your life. So that's the idea of whatever you feast. Rather than, "Oh, I can't eat that. I don't." Just, and in Zen they say, "You have a mouth like a furnace." It takes everything in. And a mind like a fan in winter. It's useless. Put your mouth, all the experiences, and you just take them all in and burn them all out. The confusion, the distress, everything. Burn it out. Take it in and feast. So, do you like that poem? Isn't that a nice poem? Love after love. Walcott. Oh, yeah, Walcott is the... What's the first name?
Derek.
Derek Walcott. Derek Walcott, yeah. So what else this afternoon?
Can you talk about bread?
Bread?
What bread means for you? What breaking bread means for you?
Dat is de answer.
Huh?
This is the answer?
Well, I spent a lot of years, I wrote this Tassar bread book and somebody came and said, "Yeah, I have it from 30, 40 years ago." It's hard to believe we've all been alive that long, but, or some of us. I was never going to live to be this age, but somehow I did anyway. So I had a lot of strong feelings about bread and earth and hearth and hardiness and re-owning your life from the corporate world and making your own bread. And now it's kind of come around to where I'm not eating much wheat, and my partner is not eating wheat because the doctor said the pain in your joints probably is from wheat. So I don't know what to say anymore. I've been through all kinds of things with wheat, and it may be so, but it's not always so. At one point, there was, when I was the cook at Tassahara, and this is again 40 years ago, or whatever it is, 45 years ago, I was the cook, and the staff all said, "We don't want to work with you anymore. You're bossy, arrogant, know-it-all, petulant, and whatever." And so there was a meeting with the director of Tassahara, and he wanted people to tell them, he wanted the people to tell me what they thought of me, and then one woman said, "You treat us just like you do the bread dough." and then she's like, "No, actually, you treat the bread dough with a lot of love. You don't treat us that way." And then somebody said, "You treat us like another spoon in your hand, but we have taste, and we're and we also can cook too. It's not up to you to tell us everything and decide everything." So then the director said, "So Ed, do you want to change the way you work, or would you like another job?" I said, "Okay, well, I'm willing to change the way I work, but I have no idea where to start." He said, "Okay, well, we'll give it a try." Some of you may know this story because it's in another one of my books, but I went outside and I was sitting on the steps outside crying, and a woman named Trudy Dixon came by, and she's actually the main editor of the book, not only Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. And she had cancer, and she only had a short time to live. She died about the age my mother died of cancer. And she came by, and she asked me what was happening, and I told her about this. And she said, very simply, I believe in you. I said, I don't see how you could. And she said, but I do. I believe in you. That's very powerful. Whether somebody believes in you, and if not, then you may have to do that for yourself. Yes, I will. I will, even though I've never been able to before, but I will. I will find out how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I've never done it before, but I will find that out. That's very strong. That's very powerful. That kind of belief that you can find out the way to live your life in a way that satisfies you. Yes, I will find this out. I haven't yet, but I will. Very, very important. To remind yourself from time to time. Somebody earlier mentioned William Stafford, I think. William Stafford was writing a poem every day, and somebody said, how do you do that? How can you be inspired day in and day out? And he said, I lower my standards. But anyway, here's a short William Stafford poem for you. It could happen any time. Tornado, earthquake, Armageddon. It could happen. It could, you know. Or sunlight, sunshine, love, salvation. It could happen. That's why we wake up and look out. There are no guarantees in this life, but there are some bonuses, like morning, like noon, like right now, like evening. What do you think is right now a blessing or a bonus?